welcome to the Game On Sports Bar and Grill. We're in Beaver Dam. It's the pre-show for Road to Champion of the Night 4. I'm Nick Ragnar, joined by Larry Hansen and by Hotshot Scott Williams. And Hotshot, that's a good-looking steak sandwich, man.
That is. And did I just hear you swear on TV?
I didn't swear.
I thought you said damn.
I didn't know that's the name of that. We're in Beaver Dam.
Oh.
I want to know why I'm stuck doing pre-show matches. I'm a main show commentator. What the hell's going on, Ragnar?
I don't know. I don't take care of your contract or anything like that. I'm just here to call the match. And Seth Gambino's out here right now. I haven't seen this guy in quite some time, but he's a pretty big guy.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
An understatement.
Hey, we should be talking about our match tonight and how the Gust family screwed again, having to wrestle each other when we both should be in the Night of Champions tournament.
But if you look at it this way, Hotshot, one member of the Ross family is for sure going to be in the Champion of the Night tournament. I mean, that's kind of positive, right? Opposed to neither of you?
It's going to be me, but it should have been both of us.
It's almost like the WrestleMania 5 of SWE. The Ross family is going to explode tonight.
Well, let's hope not.
Are you guys going to still be able to be friends after this match?
They're family. They're more than friends.
Yeah, I'm sure we will, because I know that Jack Spade will be okay with me winning.
You've discussed this with him?
Oh, of course. We're on board.
Well, here's Nathan Gust. We've seen quite a bit of him. He's pretty much the pre-show champ here in SWE. He's been on the pre-show card quite a few times.
Yeah, and he's another weirdo. Why do they keep booking these weirdos?
What do you mean weirdo?
And let me tell you something. Speaking of weirdos,
tell me something.
Dad Von Ruden, he's behind this Ross family versus Ross family. He's a stooge for the office.
He's just a play-by-play guy, man. Well, here we go. This matchup just about to begin. Seth Gambino taking on Nathan Gust here on your pre-show for Champion of the Night 4.
I like Nathan Gust's heart and determination, but he's outweighed here by 200 pounds.
200, that might be an understatement. This looks like 300 pounds. I mean, Nathan Gust, it looks like you could fit like 3 of him inside of Seth Gambino.
Hey, if Gambino had a suit on, he could have been in one of the Godfather movies, I think.
Yes, as one of the mobsters to get murdered, hopefully.
I don't even know where you guys are going with it. I don't know how Von Ruden deals with this on a night-to-night basis.
He could be on The Sopranos, too.
You know, you're a younger guy, Ragnar.
I'm young.
Have you ever seen the Godfather movies?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I didn't think so. You know, they record those for people to watch later.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing. Well, Seth Gambino is apparently a real man, knocking that fan, clean the dust off that a little bit, helping out the Game On Sports Bar and Grill. And Nathan Gust getting the support here in Beaver Dam.
I'll be darned.
You know, we got a huge night here tonight. Tag Team Championship match, Revelation taking on Youth Gone Wild. That should be pretty good.
Yeah, half of that match would be really good, but then there's Youth Gone Wild.
I got to tell you, I'm still in shock over the actions of Sexy KC and Storm last month. Joining forces, turning their back on the fans. Of course, we shouldn't be surprised that Sexy KC could have hatched a plot like that. But Storm played us all for fools for years.
I still have my eye on him. I still don't trust him.
Going for a lockup. Nathan Gust now with those forearms to the face of Seth Gambino. You don't usually see that. You know, Nathan Gust trying to outpower Seth Gambino, and it actually worked to his advantage.
Well, what helps Nathan Gust is he's a little bit off kilter. He's a little crazy, and that kind of goes a long way when you're undersized.
Yeah, I mean, you got to hit him 3 times in the head to get the damage you would to a normal wrestler with Nathan Gust.
So you tell me that Nathan Gust's psychotic stage, you think maybe it gives him a little bit more motivation. You know, he's not really scared to step in the ring with a guy like Seth Gambino.
Sure, because if we thought logically, why would he get in the ring with somebody that big?
Seth Gambino now taking it to Nathan Gust in the corner. Oh! There's a miss. And oh, Nathan Gust now going to the top rope. 2, 3, laying those hands.
You know, I'm a wily veteran, in case you haven't noticed, and I've been in the ring with both of these gentlemen.
Have you? Oh, look at that running bulldog going for the cover here. There's a kick out there. You know, Nathan Gust can barely get a cover on Seth Gambino. He can barely cover his entire body.
Well, he's also a little bit banged up, nursing some injuries, and that's not going to help, for crying out loud.
What a forearm to the back of Nathan Gust. He looks out.
You know, Gambino's really slowing down the pace of this match, and that really favors him.
Yeah, no doubt. He's not going to be able to keep up. Well, let's put it this way. A tortoise would be a little fast for him.
Yeah,
You're implying that he's slow.
And Gust really wants to pick up the pace and make it a more of a high-speed match, but right now Gambino's kind of in control of the pace, and it's good strategy by the big man. I got to tell you.
You know, these pre-show, look at that back elbow. These pre-show matches may be viewed as the B card, but, you know, these are matches that can set up for future superstars in this company. I mean, we could see one of these guys in next year's Champion of the Night tournament.
We've seen if you want to call them A-listers in these pre-show matches.
Wow.
Well, I mean, look at a guy like Mikey Wild tonight. He's in a Champion of the Night qualifying match. He was in a pre-show match just 2 months ago.
Their opportunity to make an impact. And there was a clothesline by Seth Gambino, just stopping any momentum Nathan Gust could sum up.
Yeah, that knocked out his last 4 teeth.
You know, I mean, Butchie Davis has defended the UIWA Midwest title on a pre-show match.
Oh!
Butchie Davis.
Never heard of him.
Well, of course, we're still kind of concerned about the whereabouts of Butchie Davis.
You're concerned. I'm glad he's gone.
He got kidnapped by a satanic demon, and you're not worried about that?
No. Have you ever been in a locker room with him running around, touching you with his stuffed animals?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
front drop kick there by Nathan Gust.
Why do you go over to the good guy locker room? Don't the bad guys have a separate locker room?
Yeah, and he comes in there and tries to act all chummy. We don't like him. We don't want him in there. I think he just goes in there to fart.
Like a little DDT there, going for the cover here. There's a kick out by Seth Gambino.
Ooh, almost got a 3
You know, Butchie Davis is a pretty cheerful guy. Wouldn't you want him in your locker room?
Because he's a...
Why?
I almost said something I shouldn't have. Because he's challenged and slow.
Oh, come on. Nathan Gust now.
That's why he relates to these fans.
Building a head of steam. Seth Gambino, what's this?
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness. That should do it.
Somebody might need to check on Nathan Gust right now. He looks like he is out.
Yeah, let's see if Gambino's smart enough to get him out of those ropes, though, because he can't pin him that way. Oh, here we go.
Seth Gambino now dragging Nathan Gust to the middle of the ring. This is the pre-show for Champion, Road to the Champion of the Night 4. Cover here by Seth Gambino. And not sure what that was. What was that all about, Hotshot?
I wasn't sure if Gambino put all of his weight. If he covers him normally, this match is over. He kind of gave him that chance to flinch his shoulder up just enough.
Now, why would a wrestler do that? I need to know from the mind of a wrestler, why would a guy not put all of his weight on there, hook the leg, and try to get that 3 count?
You know, maybe a little bit of trying to show off, maybe a little ego there, maybe thinking he could pin him at any time, but he might.
Look at this. Oh, tornado DDT.
Pay for it.
That could have been it right there. His foot's under the rope, but it looks like the ref's not going to catch it that time. That's a 3 count.
Wow, an upset, and there you go. That's why you can't cut corners. You have to do it the right way like the Ross family does. No cutting corners. All you kids out there listening, probably smoking pot in your kid's brother's basement because you're a bunch of no-good malcontents. Don't cut corners.
You must have a different definition for cutting corners because I've seen the Ross family cut quite a few corners, but that's besides the point. Right now, as we know, Nathan Gust getting the upset victory over Seth Gambino, and he's walking out of here, the pre-show for the Champion of the Night 4, as a winner.
Find us on YouTube and get down here. You got 10 minutes till the show starts. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, get down here. 6 awesome matches tonight.
You know